Mm. Hello, everyone. Give me one second. Get a little bit more light over here. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Fully Me channel. My name is Jazelle, and I'm happy to have you here. So, welcome. Come on in. I'm going to give people a chance to join, and then I'm going to just jump right into our topic for today. And our topic for today 3-hour rule that I have for you that helps busy artists finish anything. So, whatever project that you have, whatever creative idea that you have, this is going to assist you. Okay? If you're struggling, you find that you struggle to finish projects, you're trying to figure out how to do it and stay out of that downward spiral of I can't do this, it's not working, it didn't happen before, or you're pushing, and it seems like you're expending so much energy that you're not in the flow of your enjoyment. This I have 3 things for you. There's plenty that maybe this will even spark for you. But the goal of this time right now, is to share with you 3 simple ways that you can use and create structure around your projects. And I found many of these actually, let me see. I found all of these actually to be very beneficial for me. So I am super excited to be able to share this with you. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll just jump right in. So again, as I said, ultimately the goal that I have for you is this little 3-hour hack that I found, and that's what I want to share with you. But where I want to start right now is first to say you're not alone. If you find that sometimes it's a struggle to complete your project because life is so busy, you're not alone. If you find that it is a struggle to complete goals or dreams that you have because you're questioning them, you're not alone. If you're wondering, can I do this? Am I capable? You're not alone. If you get started actually on your project and then you start shifting and changing things and erasing things and drawing lines through or crumbling up your paper or like completely whiting over the canvas that you've started, you're not alone. One of my mentors actually, she would say often, you know what? You're not that special. You're not that special that things are only happening to you. Okay? You're not that special. And at first I was like, oh my gosh, because I believe that I am special. But what she was trying to evoke was this awakening. Like, hello, wake up. It's happened to you and it can be frustrating. Yes, things don't go your way and that can be frustrating. Yes, it happens. But it is not a reason to stay in that place. Why? Because things happen to a lot of people. Things happen to everyone. And instead of using it as an excuse to be in victim mode or to stay stuck, use it as encouragement. Okay, so this is a common thing. This is a common thing. Going in circles, this is common. Other artists have experienced this too. So that means I can move through this. Feeling stuck? Well, you know what? Other artists have experienced this too. So that means I can move through this. Doubting myself? You know what? Other performing artists have done this too. And yet, look at the amazing list of people who are doing ridiculously fantastic, fabulous things. Therefore, that means, okay, this is a course of life. It's almost like, excuse me, if someone gets a cold, right? If you get a cold, you may not be like, you may say, oh man, it sucks, right? Oh, I don't feel like being sick. But it's not like, oh my gosh, This has never happened before. This is something that no one knows about. No, you don't like it. You can be honest and you can validate yourself and that the reality that I don't like this. This is where I am right now and I don't like it. But it doesn't mean that other people haven't experienced something similar and have been able to get through it. So let me go see what y'all take to get over this cold faster. What vitamins are you taking? You don't even get colds anymore. What are you doing? Let me glean from you so that when I am doing my healing work, when I'm moving forward in this thing, because I'm done with this, like I don't like how this feels, then let me learn from you. This is what you can do, right? So I just say you are not alone and you're special, but you're not that special, meaning there are ways to get through this. And so you can. You can. Now, the first thing that I want to share is that I found for myself to really help me when I'm like in that struggle bus. The first thing that I found to help me is to honor the season that you are in. Honor the seasons that you are in. Now, some of you may be in states where you don't get all 4 seasons. Some of you just get 2, and then others of you may get all 4, but you get mostly 1 or 2, and the other ones is very fleeting, right? I used to live in the Midwest, and there was a point in that area, in that Chicago area, where summer would be super extended, which is lovely. I love the heat. But that winter, honey, it's called the Windy City for many reasons. And the cold, when you feel it in your bones, through your scarves, through your hat, through your coat, and it gets to that bone, it's cold. Okay. So some of you may live in states where you don't get all 4 seasons. Maybe you get 2, or maybe you have technically all 4, but you get most of certain ones. It's a season. Maybe when you're thinking of seasons, it's the holidays, right? This is the Christmas season. This is Thanksgiving. This is Halloween. This is Valentine's. All of those different holidays, it takes over in the stores, right? There's certain months, 2 or 3 months, where that's all you see. You see all pink and all red. You know, okay, it's Valentine's Day. Or you see eggs everywhere. Okay, the Easter holiday is coming up. It's a season. And so you adjust for that season. Well, the same thing can be true with us in our artistry. There are seasons in our artistry. And maybe those seasons are connected to what season of life you are in. Are you in the season of life of building your artist or artistic career? Like we're monetizing this thing. That season is going to look a bit differently from when you're in a season of growing your family as an artist. You still monetizing that thing, but that effort may be a little different. That time may be a little shorter because now you're putting in more time and you're adjusting for time within your family. So there's different seasons of life that you are in. And again, it could be the season of the holiday. That Christmas holiday there's a lot happening. Many people are coming in town, or your family reunion holiday, many people are coming in town. It may shift the time that you have. So honor the season that you're in. What's happening in the season for you? And again, it doesn't matter how slow you go, just don't quit. Don't stop. So if that season seems like it has a little less time for you, or it's going to be a little bit more full, then you adjust. Adjust what you do. Maybe it's adjusting those artist lab hours. Maybe it's adjusting how many performances you're going to do. Maybe it's adjusting how many events you're going to be a part of in that season. And when that season's over, you take inventory and maybe you can ramp up some other things again. But what this does, it helps you to use your day-to-day, week-to-week, moment-to-moment more efficiently. It helps you to use your thoughts, that mind space, more efficiently. It helps you to use your emotional space, the way you see yourself, how you feel about yourself and feel about your art more efficiently. Because if you only have like a hair length of time, a short hair length at that point of time to create, but then you're trying to get all of these projects done in this short hair length of time, then you're not honoring yourself and nor are you honoring your craft. So we need to adjust so that we can honor both parts of us wonderfully and they can work in harmony. The second thing is don't expect to do it like someone else did it. So even when I come on here and I'm giving you all tips or ideas or resources on sharing my own story, I 100% don't expect you to do it just like me. In fact, I know that you can't because you're not me, right? So the best that you can do is take what I am saying, put it on your own body, how it feels within your soul, your system, your mind, your experiences, and then make it your own. And honestly, I believe that's the way it's meant to be. Even if there was something line by line by line by line that is written out, you have the script, baby, okay? Every single thing. Even then, it won't be exactly like another person. And this is something that I really had to lean into. What it did was it caused me to become aware of when am I replicating versus being genuine. It gave me the opportunity to see myself in a better light and see my own brilliance, that self concept, really appreciate myself, accept myself in a different way. But when I'm being true to myself, I have that trust and that confidence, and I'm allowing my light to be seen, even if it's a shape or a certain structure that I'm using, it's still coming through my light. It's still being shown from my point of view, my expression, from my voice quality, how it sounds on me, how it looks on me. It's going to be different. An example of this that I'll give you is if you and your best friend have an outfit. You're like, hey, we're going to dress alike, besties, we're going to be fine, right? We're going out. And you both get the same outfit, same shoes, same outfit, same jewelry, do your hair the same way, same polish, right? What's going to be different is how that outfit fits your body. It's going to be different. What's going to be different is the size of those shoes or how it fits your feet. What's going to be different is your hair, how it looks on your facial structure. What's going to be different is the makeup, how it looks on your skin tone. Even if you all put on the same fragrance, the same perfume or cologne, guess what? It's going to smell differently from your different body chemistries. At the basic, you can't get away from this. You can't run away from it. We are all different and yet created equally. We are created differently and yet equally. So that means in your craft, say you are a photographer, you can have the same equipment, go to the same place, be in the same lighting, have the same subject. And yet the way you see it is going to be different. The story that you tell with that image is going to be different. That's the beauty in it. So once we understand we can't run away from this, we are all created differently, but we are all created equally. Those go hand in hand. Then it gives us the opportunity to show up and to embrace that and rock the freaking world with that. If you're getting a lot of one thing, having something come out, or someone come out and show you something else, it's like, oh, that's good too. I want them both. I want it all. And we get to do this for ourselves first. So don't expect how you show up to your craft or how you do your craft or how you accomplish your goals and your artistic dreams to someone else. Learn what you can, glean, try it out, and see how it fits on you. See how it works with the vision that you have. And step in that and let the rest go. Okay? The third thing is the element of time. Let's allow the element of time to work for us instead of against us. And that's, if you're watching this video, that's probably what drew you in because I gave you a number, I gave you a time, right? You heard that word busy. Yes, it's real. And more than likely it's like, I don't have time. This is going to take too long. I only have this. And it's in a negative sense. It's with a negative bent, as if something is being, what's the word, subtracted from us, detracted from us, taken from us, pulled away from us. It's causing more stress. It's going to make me more tired. I have to give away more, right? You feel that? Even in your system, it feels like, wah, wah, icky. Oh, I don't want to do it then. I don't want to do it. And so when you show up to your creative practice and your artist lab with that type of feeling and frequency around your artwork, around what project you're working on, around that creative goal, then yeah, it makes complete sense where you're not feeling inspired, where you're feeling rushed or anxious, where you're doubting yourself. It's opening the door for all of those downward spiral arrows to come and to take you down. And instead, let's allow the element of time to work for us. And how we can do that is by creating a structure, using time as a structure. Okay, so I have highlighted 3 hours, and I'm going to give you the example of 3 hours. But know that you don't have to be stuck to 3 hours. It's for an example. It's things that I've actually used. And so you can either try that out again, see how it works for you. And then if you want to subtract or add, you can still use the same structure of what I'm sharing, and you can replace that number with what feels best for you. But for this time, we're going to lean into the number 3. I actually love 3 because in numerology, 3 also represents creativity. And that's what we're here for. Expression, creativity, optimism, all of those wonderful, delicious feelings, right? So let's lean into that. 3, how can we use the element of 3 hours, the element of time, specifically 3 hours, to provide structure for us, to support us? We can do it in this way. 1, you can take those 3 hours. Now you need to have a goal. What are you accomplishing? And that's relatively simple. It can be a big thing. It can be something small. What do you want to accomplish? That's your goal. That's your focus. And now we're going to take our 3 hours, being aware of what season of life we are in. So that season of life, maybe it's 2 hours for you, or maybe it's 5. So we're going to be aware of the season of life. We're being aware of that. And then we're going to take those 3 hours and we're going to break it up. So we have our goal. We're aware of actually what time we have, the season of life that we are in. We're going to do it our own way. And we're going to take these 3 hours. One way that you can do this is you can take those 3 hours and you can break them up into 6 30-minute time chunks. So that means we have 6 of them. We can do 6 days out of the week for 30 minutes. We're going to go into our artist lab. It's going to be very specific. We know what time for that day. And you're going to go into your artist lab and you're going to create and work towards that goal. Use that 30 minutes. And you're not going to finish it. You may not finish it in that 30 minutes. It's okay because you have another one the next day, and then the next day, and then the next day. So remove some of that anxiety, and it gives you a win. You accomplished something today. You showed up for yourself today. You're pouring in trust and love today into yourself, that consistency in yourself today, right? So you can chunk it up into 6 30-minute sessions, or you can chunk it up into 1 3-hour session for that week. So one day I got 3 hours. The rest of the days are a little full, but this one day I have 3 hours to be in my artist lab to work on my creative project, my artistic goal. Okay? Period. Whether this project is for you, is to add to your portfolio, or it's ready to be monetized as soon as it's finished, either way, you have that. Another option that you can choose to do is have 2 days. 2 days out of the week where you use 1 hour, 1 hour and 30 minutes. So you have an hour and a half, 2 days out of the week. If you feel like, Giselle, that 30 minutes, I need a little bit more, I'm just getting started, then consider splitting it up into 30 minutes, an hour and a half for 2 days. Or you can have 3 days at 90 minutes. You can mix and match and see if that works. You can go over that little 3 hour time frame or under it, see what works. But these three options, you have 6 days, so you have a day off, 6 days, 30 minutes every day. Go into your artist lab. One day, you have 3 hours. So you're doing stuff all the other days of the week, but this one day, that 3 hour time block is on there. Let everybody know. So you're not interrupted. Or you can have 2 days where you have an hour and a half. So you have a little bit more time to ease into it if you feel like you need to. What this is doing, and this is just 3 hours, you all, we are still honoring the season that we are in. We are still going in, willing to learn how other people are doing it, but finding what fits best with us and our rhythm. And we have the structure. We don't feel like we're spinning our wheels. We're going and we're erasing. We're going and we're erasing. And another thing, you don't have to have this like you're being chased. I still got to do that. I still got to do that. I said I was going to do that. I still got to do that. And it's just out in space. When am I going to get to it? I don't know. Because what I am learning more and more, and now having words for, is you have space for what you make space for. You have time for what you make time for. You have the resources for that which you make the resources for. And when we're in a place where our dreams are waiting on us, because your dream is waiting on you, when it's there and it's just sitting like, okay, she's going to get to me at some point. Like when you go to a doctor's office or a hair appointment or somewhere where you've set an appointment, or they said, come on in, and now you waiting and waiting and waiting. Quite often our dreams are doing that for us. They're just waiting and waiting and waiting. So you can do this. It is possible, even when you're busy. These three elements right here, you'll see the finish line before you know it. But it depends on you. I know you can do this. Try my 3 hour rule. Try it out. See how it fits. Tweak it again. Put it on like it's your own pair of shoes. What does it feel like? What does it look like? How can you make it even more so yours? And then celebrate every single time. Celebrate. Get in that artist lab. Celebrate. Do some more work in that artist lab and share and celebrate. You got this. And before you know it, you're going to have like, okay, this one is done. Now I have a new goal. Let's get right into it. All right. So I am wishing you so much love with this. You can do it. Remember, it doesn't matter how slow you go. Just don't quit. Remember, your dream is waiting on you. Remember, if it came through you, to you, it's meant to come through you. And I'm going to say it again so you can get it right. If it came to you, it is meant to come through you. You get to partner with God. You get to partner with Spirit. You get to partner with your intuition and with your creativity. Did you know that? You do. Doesn't matter what season of life you're in. You can adjust. Make it your own. Use the structure of time to work for you, not against you, to pour into you, not to feel like it's subtracting from you, and see how fast you fly. All right. So until next time, share this with someone. Share this with a fellow artist. Listen to it again and again and again. I'd love to hear if you have some other things that you found worked well for you. Share it with the community in our discussion box below, okay? In our chat below. I'd love to take a look at it. Maybe try some on myself, see if it works. And until next time, live fully, keep creating, and I'll see you then. Bye.